I look forward to this. I think this mouse might be on the way out. I think it's sometimes picking up like double clicks when I'm clicking once, which it will be fun for a game where I have to click on cards, but we'll see. So, welcome to Occlude. This is solitaire with a twist, basically. Fans of Free Cell might also like this. Free Cell is kind of more my game. This is a cult-based solitaire. Play through the game to find not only like secret forbidden lore, but also twists to how the game works. There's some weird shit with coins. You'll see in a minute when we get into it. Thank you as well to Pantaloon and to Tributary Games for providing code for this. But yeah, if you're a fan of things like I'm just mentioning the elephant in the room immediately, Balatro. This might be up your street. If you like card games that mess with you, have a look. I don't know if there is still a demo available on Steam. But let's get into it. I'm going to go for story mode for this. It's a little bit kinder. If memory serves, I have unlimited undos. Not that that's going to help me. And it's just a little bit kinder for the, like, showcasing, shall we say, because I am not necessarily very, very good at this. You can have different rituals. You'll unlock other rituals as you go through. So the story mode makes sure that you lean into this unlock and the story bit more. We will be starting with the Magician. So there's a nice bit of tarot in there, because playing cards come from tarot. There's different endings. There's also, again, these coins that you've got to earn, but you've got to earn them by working out I think you've got to basically try and make sure that the last card on the stack is a specific one, and then you get the coin. And you get 2 purgatory slots. Purgatory is the storage bit at the top where you can shuffle cards, so it's a tiny bit kinder. Also, hi, Carrot. My day has been good, thank you so far. I hope yours has too. I'm looking forward to dabbling in this, and then Showdown. No. It's a nice little combo of games. So, let's do the Magician. So, again, you have to work out what's going on. So, the first couple of games, you're going to be like, not a clue. But there are rituals involved. You've done something quite bad. New York City, in March 1955. You did something real bad. You never knew a person had so much blood in them. But it can all be undone. That was the promise. You just need to play your cards right. Which... this starts with New York City. So in my head I'm like, New York City. But then Play Your Cards Right is a game show that we had in the UK that was headed up by Bruce Forsyth. So now I have some really weird headcanon that Bruce Forsyth is actually the demon behind the cult rituals in some way. Rest in peace, Brucey. So, tutorial time. I have reset the game, partly because I didn't really do a lot, but also because the tutorial is helpful for everybody involved in explaining how this works. So, yeah, I know, Phoenix, right? It's like, it's not ruined the words New York City for me. It's improved it, but it does mean that every time my brain goes, New York City. Maybe we'll get a Brucey bonus. Hi, Sam. I hope you're good. So, the tutorial. Let's go. It's a variant of Solitaire with slightly different rules to what you may be used to. The aim is to collect... it's to sort all the cards from the tableau piles in the middle to the foundation piles on the left. You'll notice there's 2 of each. So you've got ace and you've got king to start. That's a slight twist to the Solitaire free cell shenanigans already. And actually, I'll wait until it explains the coins, or when we get to the coins. There's no point in trying to explain the coins without a visual demonstration, so we'll leave that. But once they're sorted, a round is over. Cards move one at a time from the top of tableaus. They stack on cards of the same suit and a rank 1 higher or lower. Higher or lower? Higher or lower? Fucking hell. The worst part is Cliff. I'm pretty sure Cliff watched them play your cards right over the weekend, so it's very in my head. Hi, Michael. Hope you're good. So for this, if it was normal solitaire, you'd move the 9 onto the 10, right? Cool. We'll move the 8 onto the 9. The more cards are grouped by suits, the closer you are to winning. However, you have the foundation piles, and it's like, what do you commit to? So they will meet in the middle on the last card, which means you can skew them. If you only want to put a queen on one side of, so if we put the queen on the king, you could theoretically put everything else on the ace, if that worked out for you. So yeah, so it can go up a bit, but it has to be the same colour. So, I don't think I can put 10, 9, and 8 on. I don't know, actually. Hang on. The Queen of Diamonds is now free. So we'll put her there. Actually, we won't. 1 second. Oh, give me a minute, tutorial. So you'll notice when I picked her up, that coin moved. Which tells us that this 4, when we end the game, must be on the top of the foundation, one or the other. I will probably forget that immediately, but that is possibly the key to success. Yes, thank you. It then changed to a skull when the card was placed on a foundation. It's like you're being told something. Each ritual introduces secret rules of their own. You have to experiment to figure each one out. Let's move on for now. You okay, Felix? So yeah, you can only move 1 card at a time. You cannot move a stack. That is one of the changes. Unlike, again, solitaire, free cell. At free cell, it kind of depends on the space you've got. Solitaire, it's a bit more chill, isn't it? Although, it depends on the variant. So, I've got 2 purgatory slots available because I wanted to make life slightly easier for myself whilst playing it on the internet. More wiggle room. You can't stack on these slots, but I can put this 4 there. I can now put the 2 of clubs here. Creating empty columns is important in Occlude. It will make you... Yes, yeah. Spaces are useful. Movement space is very useful. So... then we basically have to reverse stack. Oh, this is where the jack's going to be involved, I'm guessing. So we can put the 8 there, the 9 there, the 10. Now we can put the 10 of hearts straight onto the jack of hearts. Why can't I put it on the 9? Okay, fine. I'll put it here. Oh, I see. We're unstacked. But there's a 3 and a 2. Okay, fine. Fine. I'm stacking this way. If you ever want to go back, you can hit the undo button. If you're in a position where that's all you can do, it'll animate with a shine. Beautiful. In story mode, I can undo, forever. In classic, you can only do once. Oh no, you won't be able to undo place a card on the foundation, sorry. So if you did 3 things here, and then placed a card on the foundation, you wouldn't be able to undo them. But if you did 3 things and you didn't place a card on the foundation, I think you can undo those 3. Also, hi, Dirt Weasel. Oh, no. Oh, that's a nightmare. I'm so sorry. Sometimes you might want to start over. Hit a new deal button. It will animate if it's your only option. Also lovely. So you're not staring at it going, am I missing something? All our deals are difficult but solvable, which is also another thing. Unlike traditional solitaire and free cell, where I believe there are still some solutions for Windows free cell that have not been solved, I think, these are all solvable because they have all been played. They have all been tested by people. Possibly person. I hope they're doing all right. So yeah, it's not a fail state. Fresh starts are encouraged. And yeah, like, the issue of not moving stacks is sort of solved. You also have this double foundation. So sometimes it helps. Now that it's free, let's place the 6 of spades on the empty tableau. Watch the coins carefully as you do. Right. That's odd. We don't want to place that by accident. So we're going to mark this card. Every deal you play has different final cards that they want. Each ritual has different secret rules to hint what they are. Each ritual has different endings depending on the coins you earn. These are the same for both modes. So if you want something tougher, you can. Okay. Well, you've buggered this coin for me already, tutorial. So I don't know what you want me to do about that. But I'm just gonna start stacking some stuff. No, Michael, no demon summoning. I just killed a man and would like to maybe get it fixed. Sure, it's fine. Just, you know, as you do. Just performing some rituals throughout space and time in our lovely cosmic horror game. Is it cosmic horror? Yeah, it's technically cosmic horror. I copied that from the Steam description. But yes, this is also for those of you who were like, tributary games, do I recognise? King of the Castle devs. Which you might go, like, that might make suddenly some sense to you on the art front, because it's quite reminiscent, but it's distinctly different. Like, I like that there's a little bit of that, like, crossover, not necessarily in the exact art styles, but we've still gone with this, like, stencil colour blocking, whatever we call this. It works well for cards, but also I think it carries, especially like this guy on, like, with his face to the side, it carries that through, you know? Yeah, Emily Cheeseman did the art. Similar vibes, yeah. Yeah. So, it's nice. The 2 is there. Oh, actually, sorry, I could put you there, can't I? Got to keep an eye on the coins. Like, this one I think is gone because of the skull. That one is tied to this, but these 2 are still unknown. Calm down, game. What I don't like, I do like, in this is, there's random noises behind me. I don't know what they are. We can't turn round. Oh, piss. Okay. Well, that can't be... This has got to be... It's got to be the 5. It's got to be that. It can't be this as well. We can't have 2 foundation-like things on the same suit. Putting you there for a minute. No, that was the 4 and the 6 of the same suit. That's what I'm saying. We can't have that 6 that I've been told to mark in the tutorial. Yeah, demonic. Thank you for the 36 months. Or 3 years. And good afternoon to you. I'm playing cards. Badly. It told me to mark this 6. And this 5 is also being questionable, right? So therefore, that 4, which was interacting with that 5, it couldn't have been that 4 that's the coin one, because I've already got the 6 for this suit, is what I was saying, but badly. I could also put him there immediately now, but I'm worried I'm going to accidentally put 6 on him. Which is possible. It's me. You go up there. Lightning. Yeah, we had big storm a minute ago. And my head went a bit funky. Which actually it's doing a bit better now, so I assume it's passed. It was a lot of rain. Suddenly as well. Yeah, that was terribly worded by me. Excuse me, can you not drop pipes in the background, please? Whoever that is. With your chimes. I'm working here. There we go. So, done. Got it. It's flip the coin. This entire area is a bit of a pain in the butt. I need to, like, reverse swap it. But that's fine, because we've actually got space for things now. Of course. Right, okay, hang on. Yeah, the music's really well done. The creepy vibes. It's very, I don't want to just say Silent Hill coded. In fact, what's it called? Excavation of Hobbs Barrow does similar kind of music. It's like, actually, I know what it is. It's very Twin Peaks coded as well, isn't it? It's like, it's actually quite upbeat and happy, kind of, but also a little bit sinister. The Disco Magician, he is doing great. Also, hi, Wombat. He is our ritual thing for the day. We might have killed a man. We're playing a card game to fix it. Because, you know, that always works out. Where's... Did I just screw this one up entirely? Maybe. Hey, everyone. Occult Solitaire. Although Tarot, I think, came before playing cards. I think it's that way around. Also French. So you can thank the French once again for cards. Is it French week? It could always be French week if I had a choice. Yeah, tarot cards were a card game separately to the reading your future. And then separately to the cards that we now know with the 4 suits. But that's where they come from. So, like, cups is... Well, I think hearts is hearts, right? You've got cups, wands... Oh, no, not hearts. Cups, wands, swords, and something else. So it's like the 9 of Swords is really quite bad shit, right? If memory serves, that's like destruction. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I couldn't have done that one because the tutorial screwed me out of it. But I'm happy with that. It didn't actually tell me the 3. I just sort of guessed. It worked. The coins moved on their own, but something's wrong. There should be a door. The guy at the gas station said any old pack of cards would do. Maybe he didn't get the rules right. Got to get out of here. You hurry out in the rain, turning up your hood. Behind the diner, there's a sodden little homeless man rooting through the garbage. That's the last living thing you see. Unmoving shapes loom out of the downpour. Wooden mannequins in raincoats, faces blank and polished. You break into a run. No matter how far you go, how long you wait, that's all there is. Puppets in everyday clothes, walking puppet dogs, reading newspapers with pictures of puppets on the front page, a sea of empty faces, a motionless world. Reaching up to your face, your fingers brush against smooth wood, and you fall still. Oh, the umbrella. Yes, let's do this ritual. We also have the coffin. More rituals. I mean, you could probably convert Uno to tarot. Actually, no, you couldn't, because there's not enough picture cards, are there? What's the game called where you're a little girl and use shadows to get around you? Are you talking about Plague Tale? With the rats? So I'm trying to narrow down the amount of shadows, little girls, French games. That umbrella card is a what card? Is that a Lotteria or an Ioteria card? We also have the coffin. He's, I guess, infinite. 5, 8. Let's go. 7 rituals in total. Each has 3 endings. We're now in Cambridge in 1887. It wasn't what you did, it's what you didn't do. You didn't push him. He fell. You just watched the bubbles. It felt like your problems were slipping under with him. Now you realise he was all you had. Before he died, he was always talking about it. The coins, cards, time to try it out. Oh, good. One is... Hang on a minute. This one is this one, right? It's the clubs. Oh, piss. Well, it can't be either of these two. Oh, it's the game you play in Mexico. Loteria. It's like bingo. If your main card gets all the cards, the announcer reads, then you win and you yell Loteria. Oh, cute. I assume lottery comes from a similar, like, word background somewhere. But I like that that's in there. Just as a little, like, hey, hey, there are other card games in the world. And that it's recognisable enough that you could actually clock it. Oh, you're thinking of Contrast. Which one's Contrast? There's been too many games, Wombat. I'm too old at this point. It's the problem with being a older variety streamer / gamer / creator. There's so many games. People are like, yeah, you played that 2 years ago. I'm like, cool. Good. Not everything. I'd like to think I'm pretty good at remembering some stuff, but there's been so much. It's wild. What do I do about this? Because it can't be either of these two. So it has to be either this one or this one. It's that one. It's that one. Okay. I'm leaving that there so I don't accidentally move the 4 over without thinking. I know it's marked, but I don't trust my brain with that information. Just looking at the coins going, are you okay? Oh. Beautiful. Oh, God. But I'm guessing it's you. I annoyingly can't actually properly check that yet. Because there's nothing I can stack on. But... and put that in there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put that in there. And I'm going to put that there and reverse stack. So that I, again, in theory, don't put it on there too early. That can go here. No, I want that to be reversed, don't I? Hang on. That. Further again into Occlude, you don't know the rule. Yeah. Is this card safe? That's the thing. We're on basic... as far as I know, I'm on basic rules at the moment, which is if the card is exposed, the coin moves. That doesn't necessarily mean it's staying that way. You need to go on the top, don't you? So if I put you out the way, maybe I'll not do that. Right. We can actually put these on here, because we know that the 4 has to be the top card to finish the set. So I can put all of that over there, no problem. The 2 is there. Oh, this 2 is here, actually. Wait a minute. Oh no. Is that you? Or have I just gotten that horrible... because they correlate... that's number 1. That's clubs. That's diamonds. That's hearts. That's spades, is what I thought. But then this one, I think, was responding to this card. So I'm not touching hearts, just in case for a second. This is fine. That's not fine. Whatever the fuck that was, I'm not happy about. Hi, Chojia, I hope you're good. Oh no. Hang on. Okay. Sorry, I'm just... oh god. I'm thinking what I'm doing. I'm worried about the hearts in this too, in case that's wrong. If I put you there, and I put you there. Okay, that has confirmed. Okay. So in theory, I have marked all 4 cards that need to end up on the top. In theory. What? Excuse me? You were not the card? Shit. We're testing this. Okay, it's not you. You were a lie. You've been a lie this entire time. Okay. Okay, hang on. We can actually get rid of some stuff. Make some space. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hello music. I regret everything. I don't like it. It's a questionable noise. Okay. 7, 6, 5, 4, 10, 9, 8. There we go. Ah. That's actually, like, though, that's kind of mean, having 2 2s. Oof. Success? It's different for everyone, you were told. Well, for you, it's oblivion. There's a hole in the world where a man once stood. His mother doesn't recall him. His name is a blast of empty noise. His essays are smudges, the author anonymous. Gone. Like a bubble of air. You've never felt better. One thing of his remains, however, the card game. Can't remember what it was called, but the rules he invented live on in your head like a coiled ball of snakes. You teach the game to others. It's a form of exorcism. One day, a nice man comes. He's dressed to the nines in the latest fashion, though he lacks a presentable human face. He asks you the rules, he jots them down, patting your hand as you talk. After that, your oblivion is complete. 66 coat check. Change. Ooh. What's this? Oh my god. I see why this letter is classified. It puts the game's origins 20 years earlier than it thought. Internal archives at magician level clearance. This represents the final communication received from Agent Woodson, Cambridge Circle infiltration, 1906 to 1909. Agent was declared missing 3 days after this letter was received. The Cambridge Circle would cease to be a credible threat by 1910, in no small part due to the sacrifice of Agent Woodson. Dear Professor Charter, the same guy who stopped the Hiroshima Echo. Impossible must be his dad. Our efforts bear fruit. Yeah, I know, the blueprints brain. The coat check saying change and being underlined. Yeah, immediately blueprints moment. Which actually, at some point, probably next month, we will give it a little go because it will be on crowd control. So you can properly do crowd control blueprints. Because I did it for that charity fundraiser where I basically had to make it sort of work myself. We don't need to do that. The game will do it for us. So I do want to investigate that. Whenever. But yeah, shout out to Blueprints for making me incredibly paranoid about anything that's underlined or any letters. I already would have looked anyway, but it's like it just sort of like, you know, rejuvenated that small part of my brain for at least a time. My dear Professor Charter, our efforts bear fruit. The Cambridge Circle considers me one of their own. Dr. Ravel's unfortunate bathtub accident has thoroughly unnerved the whole group. Professor Jenkins has announced his retirement, claiming the mere sight of playing cards induces violent headaches. You asked me to investigate how Lady Victoria Westmoreland first discovered Occlude. This simple question almost undid all the hard work I've done embedding myself so far. But I was able to talk in solitude to Mrs. Freeman, who views me as her son, as the son she never had, and persuade her to give me the closest thing to a straight answer I could find. She speaks of someone who taught the game to Lady Victoria. It says the dandy, capital D, or a human, yet cannot recall if this person was a professor, student, or personal acquaintance. When she attempts to describe this individual, her sentences trail into incoherence, as though grasping at vapour. She says he drowned in the Cam 20 years ago, and university records from March 1887 do indeed reference a death during a storm. But in these documents, the victim's name was smudged, and unreadable even when surrounding text was legible. Oh. When I showed her these records, she grew distressed. She cannot even articulate whether she met this person or merely heard of him from Lady Victoria. Meanwhile, Lady Victoria's disappearance in 1899 remains central to circle mythology. Members whisper of finding her bedchamber empty save for 2 mannequins at a card table, one wearing her necklace. We both know what that implies, to which someone has written, lol rip. As instructed, I have successfully introduced subtle errors into gameplay methodology. So far, so good. Recent gatherings have all ended in abject failure. Dr. William Woodson. P.S. Black oil-like stains spread further in my room every day. Oh dear. That's bad news in a horror situation. Every day, they just spread a little further. The cleaner himself is so filthy. I'm sure he just contributes to the mess. I'm starting to wonder if this is poor housekeeping or something more sinister. Also, lol rip again. Lol rip is an emote in the Tributary Games Discord due to high demand. So we do also have, yeah, odd here, and is this your card here? Which could be clues. It could be clues you take into the game. Maybe you have to specifically do them. We don't know who's written that. It's an annotation extra, but do you have to potentially use these in a specific ritual? Maybe. We're not doing that though, we're clocking about. Quite happy with that, not gonna lie. Should we go for the coffin or should we go for the coat check? Let's go for the coat check and this change. Little Rock. January 1986. You never meant to hurt anyone, but fire ain't so picky. The insurance money is nice, but it won't save your soul. Hell's heat is worse than fire's. There's an old legend. A game of cards with the devil himself. If you win, you get your soul back, like you've never sinned at all. What's the change about? What are we doing? Sorry, I've just got to identify. We've got the two twos there and a 2 there. Not that it is necessarily going to help. Like, we need to start putting stuff into the piles, right? Or the foundations, as they're calling this. So, finding the 2s and also the queens would be helpful. Are you kidding me? How? Oh, because she got placed there. Okay. Mildly annoying. You can live up there for now. Okay. Good. 2 also fine? Yes. Friend of yours streamed this work that you worked the ritual at 20 minutes. It took an hour. Bless. I mean, to be fair, I did play the demo, didn't I? But this is the kind of shite that I like. Respectfully. Silly puzzle fun times with coins. Shite. I'd also call some of the blueprint stuff shite. I'm not going to get into puzzle solutions, but there is one specific one that actually enraged me because I looked at a specific painting for probably hours and didn't see it. And I love that stuff. Although, how this fits, don't know. Might not actually pay off right now anyway. Am I good to put this here? I like how I'm asking the cards and the coins. Okay. So if I wasn't playing story mode, I don't think you could have done that because you can't reverse that. So because I'm on story mode, it's slightly more forgiving for that. But that was intentional because also I'm streaming it. So would like to show some progress on camera, partially so I don't look super inept. No, but also to give a better idea of the game, you know? I mean, you can go there. I'm mostly just shuffling things around, which is not super helpful. Maybe. Where's the queen? The queen's there. I kind of need that queen. Oh no. Which one is it? Yeah. Okay. Crisis sort of averted. Maybe. Maybe. Don't... What? Get back. What? No, the confusion does begin. So... if I put the queen there, I automatically fail that coin. But that's okay. Also, actually, hold up. Hold up. Different coin. Different coin is turning to skull. But why? What if I do this? Okay. So you fail a completely different coin if you're banked right now. And you're potentially the one that has to go on the top. We're just gonna slowly put things on the stack. See what happens. Oh, actually, no, I want that queen. You go there. You go there. Just picking stuff up. And going, is this fine? It's like a weird... I'm treating it with the same sort of level of stress. Oh my goodness. Hey, Raiders. Hello, hello. I was about to say, this feels like a digital version of Buckaroo in terms of the, like... is this okay? Hi, Toasty. Also, thank you, Tread Scott, for the follow. Hello, hello. I hope you're all good. I hope you're doing well. It would help if I could spell. That is, I think, correct. I hope that's correct. I hope you're having a good time in Praga. Hi, folks coming in. Hello. My name is Hannah or Lomadiah. I am a variety gamer, so we play lots of different things. Today, we're looking at a little bit of Occlude. for probably the next like 45 minutes. Then we're going to have a little break, and then we're going to be playing some System Shock 2 Remastered. I'm doing good, thank you. Toasty, I hope you are too. I hope you've been having a good day. We just had, like, just before I went live, we had the biggest rain shower. Thank you, Rathi, as well, for the follow. As well as Joe Scholar. Thank you. But yeah, if you need to grab drinks or snacks, and also if you need to raid and run, please do. Yes. Like, that's always a priority, is self-care. You've had a lovely day so far. Good. Good. Can I interest you in a weird occult card game that isn't solitaire? We're currently trying to work out. So, everything is solvable. It has been tested by human beings. That's where you came. It's by the devs who did King of the Castle, so Tributary Games, and also Pantaloon, which is an excellent name, frankly. And we don't know the rules. There are basic rules of like solitaire with a twist, but there are additional rules going on with these coins and also how we stack things. So instead of in solitaire you have one stack to put everything onto, we have 2 foundations and then a card goes across them to finish it. Some coins are interacting differently to others. So like if I put that there. Oh no. The rule has changed. The coin is not sliding again now. Okay. That's bad. It's cosmic horror. Welcome to there's a bit of a roguelike to it as well, kind of. It's hard to explain, but it is fun. I'm just gonna make sure that message is pinned. There we go. What I do like about it, but it also sometimes upsets me in a good way, is there's something in the room with us making noise, but I can't look. So it's very atmospheric. This is annoying because I thought that was the card to move the coins. But it's not. And then the rules have changed. I have to work the rules out, by the way. So, you know, I might not work it out during this preview. I might not work it out for some time. But we shall see. There's lore, hidden lore. Yeah, I found a magical note. The infiltration of a magical circle where they might be doing satanic card games. Ah, okay, go back. So what's the difference? Why is it setting you off as well? Unless that covers you and it's the queen again. Not now, whatever that is. I'm busy. Okay.
Good afternoon, madam.
It's changed the rules on me a couple of times already. So, I say it's changed the rules. It's changed, or I think it's changed what the cards are doing. So, in theory, the rule I'm currently operating on, which might have changed, is that if the top card is exposed, that's supposed to be the last stack on the deck, the last one, the coin comes down. However, there has been some slightly weird stuff where I think it was I banked this lady. What's this about? Why has she turned to that? Is it because I failed this? But if I failed this, then why is this specific one also activated? Why are there 2 cards of the same suit messing with the coins? What are the rules? Also, this coat check thing that says change because it's underlined. What is the change? Is it to do with 6s? Is it, oh, have I not got enough information? a mystery. Also, I've already marked this one, so why is the Queen there too? Why are you also doing this? We can't have two, again. There's only one card that finishes on the top. Actually, I just want to check. Okay. Oh. Oh no. Is it not this? Right. So, is there an order to the foundations? Do I have to place them in a specific order, otherwise another card kills them before I have a chance to do it? Is that what this is telling me? Shit. Okay. I don't like it. What about if we put you there like that? Do you continue to bother people? If I do that, that's definitely that. This card is killing a coin. Killing a coin. Mean but effective cosmic horror, yeah. Like, it is supposed to be challenging. The Steam discussions bit after the demo came out, a lot of people were like, what's going on? But I like that kind of stuff. And it's like, this is the first time I've screwed with this, so it's like, it's playing it, working out, what did I do, what didn't I do. I managed to smash one of the previous levels, got all 4 coins. But that was a very standard rule set. I've basically skipped forward to, like, what, Ritual 4, 5? Hi, Mab. You were talking about, oh dear. You just hadn't remembered that bit. You blanked 100 episodes of One Piece because there's so much One Piece. Oh no. This is why I'm waiting for the remake thing that they're doing. That's just going to hopefully bundle a lot of it up, because as much as I want to go back and watch it so much, and I don't want to just hop in at the new stuff that's on Netflix. Also, before I forget, we will have ads coming in 4 minutes time. If you're not subscribed, you might see some. Please use that time to practice self-care, grabbing a drink or a snack. We will have a proper break in more like half an hour. Whilst I stare at these cards, going... It's a bit... So you're a problem? You're a problem. But I can't put that queen down. So... Oh, you're skipping bits until... Right, okay. Sensible. This is... Because this is some kind of bullshit. Not necessarily just yet. Hello. Let's put you over there. You came in and hallucinated Gwent. Oh god, Donut. Can you imagine if this just ripped its, like, mask off and was like, hello, I'm secretly Gwent. That would make it a cosmic horror game. I'm delighted to report this is not Gwent. This is Occlude. Not that that's helped. I mean, is it okay to get skull coins if they're down? I'm trying to even think if this is avoidable, or if I'm going to have to take a hit somehow. Don't like it. Don't like this at all. But we're going to have to follow through with something. So here we go. Oh. What? What? Oh, I don't like it. It really has changed the rules. Is this a thing to do with Actually, not all the queens are out. 2 of the queens have been banked. What the fuck is this? I'll be writing Sam an angry DM later. I'm not. I'm not. I am. No. This is what they wanted to achieve, though. Well, this is incredibly rude. So which... I'm doing it. What is this shit? How does this work? Also, isn't that this one? They've moved. I'm just going to put them in. We're just going to bank them all. We're going to bank them all, and then we'll deal with the consequences of my decisions in a minute. Why are you like this? Does it have anything to do with the coat check? The coat check does say 066 on it. It says coat check, claim ticket, not responsible for contents of garments or items left overnight. And in red underlining, there are letters that are underlined that spell out change. So it's probably that. Oh, fuck it. Changing. I mean, I've done it. 0 4 coins earned. No, but I flipped them all, and that's what's important. Nothing happened in the end, but you have no doubt the devil was there. You felt him in the cards. You felt his eye upon you. Of course, stands to reason the devil would win a game he invented. Living with this guilt is already hell, but you're pretty damn sure it's nothing compared to the fires that await you. I'm going back to the coffin. Let's go to the coffin, which is a little bit easier. I haven't gotten all 4 things for that yet. You're not a bad person, you're just drunk. You're not the same guy when you're drunk. You doubt the judge will see it this way. You've heard rumours of a game that can fix a man's past. Just an urban legend, but what the hell? You're desperate. At night it rains, you take it as a sign. Oh god, Mal, I bet that's... I was going to say, do headphones help, but I'm guessing not. I'm guessing that the vibration element is noticeable. Stop using the Squirtle eating popcorn. I can't. Because every time Phoenix uses that, it's because Phoenix is like, oh boy, here we go. I know. Oh no, you're wearing them and the wars. Oh. I'm sorry, that's horrible. Would you like to play a card game with the devil? What am I doing? How am I doing this? Where do I even go? I mean, that could go back down there. That could be there. Oh my god, he's drilling. Jesus. To be fair, I think they're by different people, don't I? The Gengar bongos I just bought on a whim because it was like on sale on that person's, not the same person thing. But it's done so well. I was like, well, maybe I'll get some more animated Pokemon to backfill. That's why we have those, which are lovely. I sort of just browsed and was looking for some nice artists. I've got a couple that I like on Etsy and that I now just sort of have favorited. That's gonna be a problem. Ugh. Oh, actually, hang on. Yeah, why not? Does Pokemon have those annoying Pokemon price scalpers that make it hard for parents to get Pokemon cards? No, we have something called Brexit, William, that made it hard in the first place. Then the scalpers. I don't know Pokemon prices. I'd imagine that anything that's new that goes through something like Amazon is price regulated, but not always. If you look at how video games work as well, quite often it's not converted. So say it's like $49.99 in the US, it'll be $14.99 here. USD does not make GBP, and also same with euros. So that's fun. Shout out to also Australia, who get an even worse conversion rate normally, which is absurd. Hi Titus, I hope you're good. You join me as I struggle to see my way through this hellscape. I say see my way through this hellscape, I'm mostly going, what are the rules? What are the rules? Have the rules changed? But also, what? Actually, no, that can go there. That's fine. That can go there. But that's not helped. Oh no, that can stay there, that's fine. I forgot we can stack up and down. That made that much easier than it actually in my head was. Good. Okay. One second, please hold. I might have to go get the door. Oh no, he's got it. Sorry, the door went. shout out to the delivery driver delivering in this weather. I think it's calmed down a bit outside, but good God. Okay. Good. Oh no, donut. Ripped the Pokemon cards. If I put you there, I put you there. I'm a bit worried about the fact that I've gotten quite far into the greens and it's not gone. I don't like this yet. Okay. I mean, I'm just trying to stack them normally at this point. That doesn't mean the rules agree with me. Right. Well, yeah, William, but that means they have to treat them and look after them correctly, and also people need to be respectful and return people's property. You know, it'd be the same with a book or anything. Okay. Okay, I won't do that. I'll put you there then. Grumpy cards. I don't like that this hasn't come down. That's mildly worrying. Also, that's a 9. It's not 8. Because they're not in the red, so is it even going to count these? That's the question. Oh no, it counts find 4 coins. Even though they weren't in the red slots. It works. You didn't hurt anyone, didn't do anything to regret, you don't even have a hangover. Well, there's some strangeness. The edge of things don't quite line up, doorways lead to wrong rooms. Some of your buddies aren't around anymore. The sun set twice last night. Yesterday, Martinez walked through a wall like it wasn't there. Nobody else noticed. When you touched it, it was solid. The worst of the memories, 2 sets overlapping. A tranquil night's sleep, that stupid bender in the bar, the rage, the blood, the pukes, the screams. Your brain's been split by an axe. So yeah, the world might be a bit broken, but on the other hand, your reputation's been saved. You'll take it. Mr. Slab the Butcher. Why are you here? Oh, and this with a big note. The Unnatural History of Single-Player Games. Paper on the Observer Effect from 2005. That is... Pick up a card to get an answer. What? This document examines the historical scarcity of single-player games prior to the modern era and explores the hypothesis that solitary games with formalized rule sets occupy an ambiguous threshold between innocent pastime and occult practice. When social gaming functions primarily as bonding, solitary gaming with rigid rules resemble a occult ritual regardless of the practitioner's intent. The peculiar power of the rule-bound solitary play lies precisely in how it transforms mundane objects, cards, coins, game pieces, into tools of metaphysical significance through pattern and repetition. Occlude represents merely the latest manifestation of this specific thing. Play has served as a mechanism for social bonding, status competition, and cultural transmission for millennia. The choice to play alone represents a fundamental deviation from this pattern, one that appears with suspicious infrequency prior to the 18th century, 1700s. However, computer games have revolutionized solo play. Can the ritual exist in code? Maybe. Ancient precedents. We have solitary ritual games existing in ancient Egypt around 3000 BCE. Priests of Thoth engaged in the unwinding of Ma'at through a ceremonial solitary version of Senet. Around the same period, the appearance of an unusual hieroglyph depicting a woman's face with one hand covering her eye, which is on the back of the cards, in Occlude, suggests a possible early manifestation through which this collection is speculative. Thoth or Toth is one of the OG cults. It predates, like, ancient Egypt, I think. Like, they're finding weird evidence in the desert at the moment, or have historically as well. Usually known, like, where we get magic and magicians and all of that from basically, like, the Thoth sort of stuff. You also have the royal game of Ur in Mesopotamian sources with cuneiform tablets, that reference a solitary variant of this royal game associated with vanishings and punishments for the gods, but these could easily represent moral parables. No, Thoth, because it's, so basically I think it's a silent TH, I can't remember, but the bird, one of the bird gods in ancient Egypt, THOTH, not Thoth like in Avatar. It's either Thoth or Thoth, but I don't think it's Thoth. Some of the stuff that Lara encounters in, I think it's 4, is a bit coded that. Yeah, that's the one, I reckon. What's this? Medieval period offers similarly fragmented evidence, no mention of China in question marks. Islamic chess master reportedly developed some puzzles with unusual properties, but none of the original manuscripts survive. Oh, I wonder why. Templar records extracted under torture and therefore highly unreliable suggest knights it's cut off. We do have this thing here, and also pick up a card to get an answer, which might potentially help us with further clues in the future. We can only guess how it was. I mean, yeah, we are. I can't remember if it's Toth or if it's someone else, but like quite far down Egypt, might actually be further into the desert than modern Egypt now. There's like a random little cave that appears to be dated from before the Greeks coming to Egypt and Alexander the Great happening. But there's Greek graffiti in there, which suggests that they potentially, before all of that, were making, what's it called? I like how I've forgotten the word. Religious trips to go to this cave to see whatever was in there. And I think that's a Thoth cult. I think. But again, Greek writing in there as much as I think hieroglyphs. I'll have to go and look and see what it was. But it's an interesting one because it's to do with, you know, communities and movement and history. Because it suggests then that you did have people making a pilgrimage. That's the word. You had people not only making a pilgrimage within Egypt down, but you had Greeks coming over the Mediterranean to do it. Which is fun. Oh God, I'm not going to get 4 coins here, am I? With coat check. Although arguably I was trying to get them to move, and it didn't necessarily need that. It was happy with just earning the coins. I'm going to go see what Mr. Slav the Butcher's about. A single word spoken in anger. That's all it took to shatter her trust in you. You lost so many years with her. Should have apologized. Too stubborn, too stupid. Too late now. There's a remedy, though. It'll break reality, but just a little bit. You find it hard to care. What's this called? It's not called Happy Families, is it? You know the game where you collect the family of people who work professions? Maybe it is Happy Families. It's been a very long time since I've gone anywhere near that game. I see. Can I do this? Interesting. What is it with this queen? She's been a pain across a couple of... Wait, also, hang on a second. Hold up. If I bank a queen, like, has she changed the card? Is that what's fucking happened? Is that 5 no longer the magic card? Because when she did that, it changed one thing to skull, but it also pushed the other one back. That's quite tiring. Hi, Raiders. Hope you're good. She's that queen. But are they all like it? How do I test this theory? So I'm just trying to see what I can put down. If I put you to there. What the fuck is this, please? What did I just do? I just undid it. The coins didn't undo. I don't like it. The game is indeed occulty, yes. Welcome to Occlude. Solitaire with a twist. There are rules. I do not know what the rules are with the coins. I cracked them for a previous bit, but this is different. So if I then bank her again, it resets them, right? Like, she's specifically, I think she's been a problem in a couple of games. That specific queen. Madam, why are you like this? What are you gonna do? I don't like this, because it's not tied to the cards being revealed now, is it? It's something. It's something, it's probably something to do with the letters, which I have vaguely looked at. But also, I don't know if the clues apply. I assume the clues apply to the next ritual. Maybe. But I'm, again, not sure. It's tinkering and working it out. Which, like, she definitely is upsetting stuff. What? Right, I'm putting you up there. You're going in time out. I don't know what's going on with you. But I'm not having it. I'm gonna watch you. Hey, baby, I hope you're doing well. We are coming up to having a break in probably about maybe 10 minutes. I am just trying to puzzle my way through one more game of Occlude, which is a solitaire, cosmic horror, hellscape. Where I don't know the rules. Some shit's happening. This queen keeps ruining things. It's like I bank her, but she makes... Look. She turns one of them into a skull. I don't want that. And then she doesn't remember either. So, she's a problem. Possibly regardless. I don't know if I can unskull something once it's been sculled. Because if it was just that she pushed the two back, I could dump her in there and just carry on. But she is specifically killing that coin. Look. That goes to that. So. And then also the coins don't come back out, which in the past rule, when it was to do with the card being the top one on the stack, they would go back to appearing. So... Is she also the last card? Is that why it's also giving me skull energy? Because if that's the case and that explains the skull, the other bit I can in theory just deal with. This is just me theorizing, by the way. I don't know. I'm having to work it out based on what I have done in relation to these. And this is probably the first. We dabbled in like the others, but that was a much simpler sort of, oh yeah, I think it's this order. That's the last card. This is not that. There's something else happening. But I'm also trying to work out what I'm going to play. Because there aren't very good options with what I've done to myself. This one made your friend rage quit. 2.5 hours with hints. When he found the rule, he was done. Bless. I mean... The thing is, it's whether there's one rule or... I mean... Or several interacting. Kind of. If I put you up there, I put you there. Right. That's not help me. I mean, there was that thing on the letter about odd and well, no, even. There was something about even on one of the letters. That's the thing, is I'd have to go back, look at the letters, have a think. Hey, Dark Demon, hope you're good. Welcome in. Yeah, I think I might... I haven't screwed myself. We could undo the whole thing, but I think I'm just going to do a new deal. Reshuffle with a new deal, please. She's there. I'm going to mark her just in case. Just in case it's still her. Just in case we have an issue with a consistently cursed card somehow. Right. Is this okay? Because yeah, if I go back, the coin doesn't move. That's the interesting thing about this. That's why I'm like, it's not... It's not the card that is exposed or hidden with the card movement. It's something else. You AFK? Don't worry, Sam. I don't know either. That's the aim of the game. Also, I have gone up in difficulty level, so who knows? There is something. I think it's something to do with card movements. I don't know what. I can't just keep poking things without any idea what's happening. I don't want to put her there. She's gonna absolutely fuck it if she's doing what I think she's doing, but I don't know if she is. So uh-huh. So I have to find something to move. Which I might have just screwed myself with a little bit. Actually. Okay. Oh. Am I stuck? Is that it? I've screwed myself. Doing a new deal. Sod it. Look, that queen has turned up in the... Oh, shit, she's back. This is the problem, is she's been so front and center, and when I've moved her, stuff has happened. So I'm like, is it a queen thing? Is it a diamond thing? Is it an odds and fucking evens thing? But in that case, why do the face cards maybe react differently? Also, they're not tied to their suit. So, what's happening? Exactly. How to replicate. Why are you doing that one? Is that your one specifically? Hey, Pork Chop. Hope you're good. I'm just finishing this game of Occlude off before we have a little break. I mean, that queen's gone now. Thank. I've got rid of her. She's out of here. Good. She's off the table. This is an intense game of cards. Just a tiny bit. I might be doing a ritual. I might have killed a man. Actually, I don't think I killed a man. I don't think that's the story for this one. I might be playing a game of cards with the devil to try and, you know, reverse some issues that I might have caused myself. You know, that old chestnut. Right. Okay. It's not actually... It's not helped. Does one go back? Two go back. I need that too. Okay, calm down. And actually moved it to there. If I put that back... No, it doesn't move them again. Very intense. So intense that I'm... Am I going again? I think I'm going again. Doing it again. New deal. I can technically undo a lot because I'm in story mode, but if I was playing classic, I'd have to probably start again. So we're just doing that. Because I feel like it's a note-taking situation, but we're not doing that. This might be a Hannah goes away and thinks about it. So... Two on the stack. Are you going to swap them? Yeah. But why? Why and how do I stop that happening? You were 100% taking notes to keep up what's going on. Yeah, I think this is the one where I will go away, look at the documents that we unlocked and see... Because there's shit with odds and evens in those letters and that being up and down. So, I assume it's something to do with that. Initially, I wasn't sure if it was odds and evens changing it, but... I don't know how the face cards are counted. I assume they're counted as face cards, so they wouldn't be odds or even. So they're doing something. Mostly, I'm also now just trying to think about how to stack this. to actually complete a level. 2? Yeah. Yeah. Why? What is this for? What does it mean? Wait. No? Okay. Well, that's not doing what I very quickly had a theory on. That's the thing, though, is it's going to have to be a case of trying out, like, oh, I think it might be doing this. Going in and playing it that way. Oh, actually, those can go in there. The skulls haven't turned up yet, which is interesting. It's like, can I also still fail in the same way? Oh, that can go there. Just ignoring the noises behind me. It's safer for everyone involved. I don't like it. I've unlocked one and I don't know how I've done it. This is fine. No, don't do that. You've solved it. Well, good for you. See, that's not tied. It would, if it was exposure, like with the top card, it would go back when you moved it. This is the bit I'm not sure about, unless this is all bullshit and actually it's fine. I could just put them in whatever order I want. I don't know why it's working. No, I don't know why it's working out. That's the problem. Okay, calm down. Four coins! I got 4 coins. I don't know how I did it. Arguably, I didn't get them in the red, which I think is separate. I don't think I deserve a clap for that. Years you worked for the Fifth Foundation, yet a part of you never believed a simple game could break reality, until today. Today you quit retroactively. Photos on the wall show a history that never happened. Graduations, birthdays, holidays you missed whilst chasing the Foundation's dreams. But something's wrong, she's still not here. Memories flood your mind, a million memories from a million timelines, and every one she deteriorates and remembers too much. A father who wasn't there yet was. A life that was better without you yet wasn't. You remember finding her body in a million different ways, a million different methods, but the note's always the same. The world is a broken machine. I worked most of it out. I don't know what I did. I just poked it until the coins worked. No. Oh my god, what's this? Security breach? Jesus Christ. I'm going to read that in the future. No. Yes. Project Babylon. Oh my god, no. I don't know the rules. I don't know what I did. I need further testing to find out actually what the rule is there.